other day, of course, Jake calls me and says, Tony, I have this great idea. And I'm like, yeah, all right, well, let's hear it. Well, you're about to see his great idea come up over the hill here in a second. You'll wonder where he got this great idea.
What do you think of that? It's the new daily.
I wonder where you come up with the inspiration.
I just woke up one day with a dream, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really sure how it happened, but we woke up. No, I shouldn't say that. We went to bed on a Friday at about 11 o'clock and said...
Hey, hold on. Like, quit saying it like that. Like, we did not go to bed. I went to bed at my house with my wife.
You were
totally
alone,
separate.
with the plan of waking up in the morning and just going to get a pickup. But this right here makes truck number 15. And I never realized how many trucks we were getting. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna line all the trucks up and do our first official truck tour. Yeah, so we got all the trucks lined up. How many we got total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're missing 4. We'll tell you where the 4 are when we get to it. But what we did, we basically lined them up in order of most to least that we care about. So we're gonna start with this one right here.
Hold on a second.
This is Brandon's truck actually, and I don't even know how he made it into the lineup. 97 Dodge, he's got it on 35s, some Temu TRX wheels, and honestly, I hate to say it, it actually does look a lot better than I thought it would, and I shouldn't come out and say that. I'm not about putting new wheels on an old truck. It is just not my thing, and somehow Brandon pulled it off and made it look good.
There is a K&N intake. Pretty sick.
Yeah.
Pretty sick. It's a gasser. Sorry, that's probably why it's down here.
So yeah, that's Brandon's truck. Not much to it. It's his daily driver. Gets him to A to B every day, and he loves it so far. Moving on to the next truck. What?
It's running! What are you doing?
I didn't notice. I had my Raycon buds in. That's right, guys. Today's video is sponsored by Raycon. Things have been non-stop lately, whether we're working on trucks, filming, editing, making calls, whatever it may be, it's just constant noise. My Raycon everyday earbuds make it super easy to tune out the noise and stay focused. With active noise cancellation, I basically can block out all the distractions when I need to edit. But when I need to know what's going on, awareness mode has got me handled, and I don't even have to pull them out to listen what's going on. Whether it's music, podcasts, or calls, these earbuds, you guys, they do it all. They come in a ton of colors, plus the case is wireless charging compatible, so I don't even have to plug it in to juice it up. And hey, with Mother's Day right around the corner, these are gonna be the perfect gift. I know my mom's gonna want a pair. With multi-point connectivity, she can switch between her phone and laptop without a hassle. No more, can you fix my Bluetooth? And here's the best part, Raycon earbuds have all these features for half the price of other premium brands. Plus, Mom doesn't love them, there's a 30-day happiness guarantee, no questions asked. So if you guys want to grab a pair of Raycons, all you got to do is click that link in the description, go to buyraycon.com/Sherbrooke to get 20% off. That is buyraycon.com/Sherbrooke to get 20% off and your new favorite pair of earbuds. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get back to it. This was Tony's surprise build. So basically, he bought this truck, as you can see, it got a lot of damage to it, and converted it into the Cummins limo, Cummins bus, the Cadillac, whatever you wish to call it. And this is kind of going to be our lake cruiser. We haven't used this to its full potential yet, but as you can see, it's got enough room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12 people. It honestly is probably one of the more reliable trucks we have, and it's got like 400,000 miles on it.
We did not buy this truck for any other reason than the transmission and the motor.
Yeah, so this was going to be our transmission and engine for one of our conversions, probably the Raptor conversion originally. And we ended up falling in love with it. So we were like, well, that one's got to stay in the fleet. We're going to have to go buy another one. And as we get to the end of this, you'll see we just have a problem with keeping every single one of these trucks. The only thing that we've done with this so far is kind of cruise it in the winter. We ripped it through the fields. We went on the lake and piled in all the friends. And when you're in the front seat, super warm, super comfortable, don't need any type of warming gear. You're in the back, it's miserable, it's horrible. I would never ride back there. Brandon one time went airborne when we were coming home from lunch one day.
And just another classic, we had an idea and we just cannot let anything go. Gave it a paint job.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tony actually did a complete fresh paint job. We painted right over the rust, and no, it's not rattle can. It went through an actual paint booth. Like, this is legit paint. It's probably more expensive paint than a lot of people's cars, so it got way more love than it deserved. Next vehicle. This right here was the start of the love of Raptors. This was probably the most iconic Raptor we've ever had. Not the fact that it maybe has had so many viral moments, but it's just been a part of every single moment. It has 300,000 miles on it. It was one of the first Raptors my dad ever had. Then I bought it from him. Tony bought it from me.
No. You sold it to my 15-year-old daughter and told her it ran perfectly and was a pile of garbage.
It does run perfectly. It's got 300,000 miles on it.
Yep, and we know how and why.
As cool as this truck is and as fun as it is, we don't think this one is equipped for a diesel conversion. We thought it was, and after our trip to Custer, did not let us down. We just have too many trucks, and we have 2 of these, and the other one is gonna work way better. So it is sad to say we are gonna send this one down the road. It is for sale. It's a sad sight to see. We just can't keep them all, and we're talking ourselves into that we can, and it's not working out for us.
Yeah, so please hurry up, because the minute we think about it, we don't sell them.
Yeah.
We keep them.
Okay, let's keep going. This Raptor, so this was actually my daily driver, and super good truck, been reliable. It did have some problems. Everything I have is reliable, but still they do kind of have a lot of problems. But yes, they're all worked out, it's good.
This is funny. Daily drivers, like for us, it would mean every day. Your daily drivers last like 2 days and then they break down.
A few of the things that we need for the Cummins swap already. So we're like, let's pull the motor out of this because then we can put it in something else. Because this has a supercharged 6.2 already, and it'd be super fun just to put that in another vehicle that doesn't deserve that much horsepower, even though we're gonna do it anyway. So that is why it makes so much more sense to do the diesel conversion with this. And then, yeah, we basically will get a 2-in-1 out of that deal. Yeah, moving on to the next.
Oh, those are sick.
This is actually a recent addition to the channel. The last video or the video before, we surprised Tony with this one. It is a Gen 2 6-cylinder. It was actually the owner of Red River Motorworks. Super clean truck, 60,000 miles, off-road bumpers, lights, front and back. Pretty much bone stock. We were going to Custer, and I broke Tony's Raptor, and we needed a Raptor. So Ben from the boys let him borrow his, and yeah, Tony fell in love with the truck. So Tony was trying to buy it from Ben. Ben wouldn't sell it to him. We went out, got him his own, surprised him with it. And this one I'm not allowed to drive, that way it doesn't break. And then he's got a nice clean truck that I won't touch.
And Custom hooked us up.
Our friends over at Custom Offsets sent him these new wheels and tires for it. These are 1552 Range HDs with some Mickey Thompsons. It cleaned up the look very good. So if any of you guys are looking for wheels and tires, all you gotta do is go to customoffsets.com. If you don't know what you're looking for, go to their gallery, browse it, you'll find your look, and it's that easy.
Oh, this one's my favorite.
Back up just a tiny bit. Our F450. So we went all the way to Montana to pick this up, and it was a cool truck. This was gonna be our workhorse, our absolute beast. Yeah, we just never ended up using it. We're all about letting our friends use it. The boys took this out to, I think they were going to Utah or somewhere,
yep.
And they ended up blowing it up. And so what we ended up doing is an absolute complete heart transplant. We ordered a crate motor, new turbo, injectors, basically started from absolute scratch because there was nothing salvageable on the other motor. So this thing probably has a couple hundred miles on it right now, and it is back. It is finally running. It's a beast, and we have no plans for it.
No, right now, I mean, it's got all new suspension, rear end, motor, deleted the CP4 pump problem. It was down for so long that we bought so many other trucks to pull that I say this one's for sale.
Which is sad to say. We're kind of cleaning house here because we have so many more projects on the way. We really haven't done a ton with this truck. I think we've made 2 videos with it. Not a whole lot to say about this truck because we never really got to use it. Okay. This one is probably my favorite and what probably started the truck addiction all around. this is the F250 Fummins. So for those of you who don't know, this is a Cummins swapped 12 valve F250. This thing is an absolute monster, and it's actually under the knife right now. So we went and got it from the shop, brought it back here. It's made a name for itself. We've done a bunch of different videos with it and been like the staple of the channel. We did a tow off, we beat the Tesla, which I was super surprised about. It is honestly an insanely fast truck, an insanely fun truck for how big it is, and it blows a lot of black smoke, which is super cool. Something really cool about this truck, it's basically all stock interior still. Like, you wouldn't know it has a Cummins until you started it, or if you don't even know what that sounds like if you lifted the hood. And if you don't know what it looks like, you think it's just an F250, because they basically left like shifter, everything in its original place, original key start, all of it. And oops. It's a really well done swap. We just want to make it faster, badder, and more reliable.
You want to make it faster.
Yeah.
We want to make it more reliable, a truck that we can use on a daily basis. So we're still in discussion about that.
Yeah, we're still, it's going to be fast. This was going to be my daily driver, and then I slowly realized it's just almost to the point of it's a toy at this point.
How many trucks here were going to be his daily driver?
Every single one of
Every
them so far?
single one of them.
Yeah.
That was going to be your daily driver.
What?
Yes. He was the one who said, get me a 450, I'll daily drive that.
I have an idea!
Single one of these, besides the Raptor he bought for me, your Dodge Ram, and of course the convertible. But everything else was going to be your daily driver.
I just have this an idea of I want to daily drive like a bad truck, you know, and then I'm just like...
You got a $100,000 drift car in the shop that you said, I'll daily drive. And then you put these weird old whatever arms on the wheels and so you can turn sharp and drift, and now you can't drive it anywhere.
It's whatever. This one's got its idea, and they're all got ideas. So, now!
No.
Yeah, baby!
Don't touch it.
This is Tony's OBS 7.3, which I have been begging him for the longest time to let us give this bad boy away. I think by the end of this video, I might have a way to get it done, but we're just gonna have to see. But this right here is probably one of the most iconic Ford trucks ever made. So when I was in like high school, these things were like a dime a dozen. Every one of my friends had them, and they were just like the trucks that are out there. Now, they're actually pretty hard to come by, and if you find one that's in good condition, it is a hefty amount of coin. I don't think there is a cleaner one out there. This thing has been gone through tip to tail. There is no rust. I don't even think there's surface rust on the frame. It is got a new turbo, new injectors.
Everything. New fuel system. The only thing really not new that we didn't have to go through was the transmission. I mean, the rear end went through, new wheels, new tires, new suspension, full fuel system, pulleys, alternators, I mean, everything. We went through the whole truck, front to back.
It's basically been like tip to tail detail.
Yes. I mean, you name it. Leather interior, CarPlay system. It's the best OBS out there. And we have put quite a few thousand miles on this already and have not had any trouble whatsoever.
It's just another one of those iconic trucks that is timeless. You know, you're not gonna see these around in this good a condition for very long. So it's a super cool truck, and obviously a lot of you guys that are out there are 7.3 enthusiasts. You can appreciate how good a shape this thing is in. The last thing that's cool about this truck, it has massive subs. Okay, so I just found out there is massive subwoofers under the seat, and I found the switch old school style. If you guys all remember in high school, there's like a dial. So we're rocking, you know, the most old school song of how you showed all your friends your subs in high school. And I got it full volume right now, and I'm just gonna click the button when he gets in. You wanna see something awesome?
What?
Which I don't think Tony knew, but it sounds sick. This one, you guys saw at the beginning of the video. This I ended up picking up this last weekend, and this is my daily driver actually, so I think this is the one I'm gonna keep as my daily. It is a 2022 Duramax Denali GMC. I've never had a GMC, Chevy, any of that in my entire life. I really don't know what it is, but it's sick. It's pretty much bone stock. All it's got is some gear off-road wheels on it, and yeah, it's basically my office on wheels, because Tony's had his office on wheels, and I needed an office of wheels of my own, because, you know, I'm just always on the road doing so much computer work. Like, I need the Wi-Fi, the heated seats, and all that stuff.
You listen to documentaries is all you do.
I don't really need any of that, but it's super sick.
Just be honest. Why did you buy this?
So I want to be just like you when I grow up.
Yeah. I'm your idol.
Yeah.
You just heard him say it.
This is the first truck I've ever bought from a dealership, and this is hands down the cleanest truck I've ever had. Like, I've never really taken care of vehicles because I don't have much vehicle remorse. They're just toys in my eyes and like utilities to have fun with and make videos for you guys. So if something breaks, whatever, we'll get it fixed and move on to the next. This thing, I kind of like make sure I put it inside at night and I kind of wash it like every day. And I really like this thing. I think this is, what's the word when you settle down? Like when you get a girlfriend you're gonna marry?
This is what you bought to tell us you're gonna settle down? Do you have something more to say than you just bought a Denali?
No, I meant on trucks. Like, I'm gonna quit buying trucks. No.
Are you just saying now you can't afford girls anymore because you got too many trucks?
It had nothing to do with girls. I was just saying that.
You just said settle down with girls.
We're
happy to hear that it is a girl you're gonna, because we don't really see any girls around.
I meant pickups. Oh, okay. What else do I got to say about this? Probably not gonna delete this thing just because when you want to go trade them in at dealerships, they're not big fans of that. So honestly, don't need it deleted because if something's loud, deleted, tuned, and fast, all I'm gonna do is just beat the tar out of it. So it is have plenty of power and it's an awesome truck, but like, I gotta keep it in good shape because
that might be the most grown-up thing he's ever said.
I think he's settling down.
Holy cow.
So this is Tony's 2025 GMC Duramax. This is our official office on wheels. So we always have a truck that is our like reliable road trip truck. If we're going to pick something up, if we're going to meet with somebody, if we got to go to an event, a truck of this style will be like the truck we're taking before. So before he had a 2023 Duramax, that was the blue one you always saw in the videos. It's gone. We sent it down the road and he picked this up. And yeah, it is just one of our A to B cruisers and it is a super reliable truck. Whenever I needed to go get stuff, I was always borrowing that. So that's another reason I had to get my own. So that way we just weren't always running around trucks and it was a super good excuse to get a badass truck. But this next truck, there's something super special about it. Our last truck is the one that one of you guys will be taking home. So there's only a few days left. This is our giveaway truck. It is a 2001 24 valve and it is completely clean. This ends April 13th at 11:59 p.m. You go to bumsieyewear.com right now. Every $1 spent equals 1 entry and it automatically gets you entered to win this. So thank you guys so much. It's the reason why I wanted you guys to come over here and line all of these trucks up. As you can see, we just have too many. We are storing these things everywhere. That's why we're trying to sell some, get rid of some. We're storing these things in our new shop, Tony's shop, my dad's shop. Some of them just gotta go down the road. So what we're gonna do, you guys are gonna pick down in the comments which one of these trucks is gonna be our new giveaway truck. You can pick from any one of them, and the one that gets the most votes, that will be the next giveaway, and we are gonna announce it next video. Is this a good idea?
What is happening right now?
They can pick anything that's brought here. Brandon's truck, any of my trucks,
hey.
trucks.
What the heck?
Yeah, no one's ever done that. No YouTuber.
No, and they're not doing it today.
Yes,
no, they're not.
No YouTuber.
No. Absolutely not.
Dude,
you have to make some exemptions. There's no way that it's every single, no.
Okay, how about this? You get to pick one vehicle that's off limits, and they can pick from
one exemption?
One exemption.
So you're putting your Fummins on the line.
Yeah.
So all of this other stuff is just another Jake ploy to make up some deal so you can chase my OBS down. Okay, so we're gonna do this because this is what you're doing. You're fixing this little vote.
It's not
you're doing. I know you.
Trucks.
I know you. You make the audience seem like you're not that calculated. So let's just go Fummins against OBS then. You big dog.
Oh.
So get all this other garbage out of the mix because all you're doing is you're gonna steal a couple of votes away from your Fummins. So let's just go heads up. Your Fummins against my OBS.
That's the deal.
Let's do it.
Man, I don't even know how my thing just got so twisted here. It went from 11 trucks down to 2. So that's what we're gonna do. Go down the link in the description, click on your next truck. Yeah.
And just so we're clear, I will make sure that Fummins is the most built, reliable truck you can own. I will not, I give you my word, let him make it some just off-road 1,000 horsepower garbage. You pick the Fummins, and I will make sure it is tip-top.
And I can promise you, I have never driven the OBS, and it already is perfect, and it is in tip-top shape, and it has never been beat on. 72 hours from right now. So if you've looked down and it's already said this video has been posted 3 days ago, your votes don't matter. Okay, so that's it for today, you guys. Do not forget, go get your last second entries to win that 24 valve. Every $1 spent equals 1 entry, only at bumseyewear.com. And yeah, we're gonna be calling one of you to come pick it up. And then do not forget to vote on which truck we are gonna give away.
Pale City girl, tell me what you want from me, a Pale City girl.